Today, I want to talk about the energy of November 2023. We're in that right now. The energy is extremely potent, extremely transformative. So here's why. So I've been really into numerology lately and understanding how numbers work. So the number 11 represents intuition, expansion, clarity, trust, connection. There's this powerful presence and frequency that is transmitted with the number 11. There's also a lot of awareness and certainty and learning to trust yourself more. And that requires going inwards. That requires actually learning how to trust yourself and trust the process. So November is going to be full of a lot of inner transformation, a lot of inner work, inner growth. And if this is something that you're resisting, it's going to be a little hard because it's going to keep popping up in your face again and again and again. And I get that this work is not easy for everybody. In fact, it's actually not even easy for those that do it. Like I've been doing this for the last almost 10 years and it is still hard. The deeper you go, the more you realize, the less you actually know, which is actually challenging but liberating at the same time, right? Hashtag enlightenment. Like, I don't know. It's like exciting and creative, but also really scary because it's this realm of darkness, which is unexplored, it's unknown territory and domains that you've never discovered before. So, with that said, the best way to leverage and use this powerful energy is to set a powerful intention for November. Whether it's you're going to work on finding more time for your morning routine, or you're going to journal every day a little bit more. Maybe you're going to wake up a couple minutes early to connect with yourself. This is extremely important because one single step allows you to open up the space for something so much more profound and massive. And so you don't need to make drastic changes and, start waking up at 4 a.m. tomorrow when you normally wake up at 9, but small, subtle changes that you know and you feel are real for you. They don't need to be this big thing. I think so many of us, I can talk for myself for a long time, like I really was all in the mentality of all or nothing. I would just either do it or I wouldn't. I was A or I was B. There was no like halfway or there was no compassion. So when you come from a space of compassion for yourself, connection, trust, truth, you get to cultivate the motion forward in tiny little steps, and that's okay. Okay. So do something that's going to feel really good for you. And even if it's something simple, like being able to finish your cup of coffee all in one shot without having to warm it up again and again, right? That's a big deal. I get it. For all you women out there who are on the run, you're busy, there's so much going on. How can you create that space for yourself? Think space and think November is a sacred space of creation, of love, of cultivating your truth, your essence, and all of those feelings of peace and tranquility and connection to yourself. You will create that, but there needs to be an action that backs it up. And the action, like I said, can be something incredibly simple and incredibly small, but trust me, do it. This this works wonders, wonders, wonders. I've seen people go from having their entire life change by just meditating for 2 minutes a day or picking up a piece of paper, just a notepad, just whatever, and just one sentence a day. Because it shows your brain and your spirit that you are moving in the direction of your highest growth. You may not be there wherever there is, but you are on the journey, and that's all you want to know. Because when you start moving on the journey, motion feels good. And motion feels really, really good, especially when it's in alignment with your heart, especially when it helps you cultivate a deeper relationship to the things that matter. And I was saying this to someone this morning, to a client, of if you can't trust yourself to do these little things now that are seemingly little, what about the big things when your soul purpose drops in, or when your big client that you want to manifest, or those 10,000, $100,000 months show up? How are you gonna be able to receive, right? If right now in this moment when it seems really stressful, if you can't even create that little space for yourself. So November is an invitation for you to create space for the most important person of all, you. So let me know in the comments, what are you going to do this November? What seemingly simple yet small and powerful action are you going to take to move closer to your heart, to your connection with yourself, and to your spirit? Thank you so much for listening. As always, I love you. I appreciate you. You are so courageous for being on this inner journey. And yeah, if this added value to you, please hit subscribe, like, share this with someone that needs to hear it. Because honestly, there's a lot of people out in the world who are stuck in their heads and yeah, they just need some support moving to their heart. And we're not taught how to do that. So that's my purpose. That's why I'm here to help you move from the head to the heart, one moment, one experience, one thought at a time. Lots of love, and I'll talk to you soon.